Hello everyone. In this video, we will see the implementation of strings in Jupyter Notebook. I have created a notebook with the name strings. In this notebook, we will talk about creating strings, indexing and slicing in strings, properties and methods of strings, and as well as string formatting techniques. So let's start with the string creation. We can create a string by using a single word. Let's say a string single, which is equal to welcome. Shift enter. We can create a string with string multiple, which is equal to double quotes. You can also keep it in single quotes. So I can say welcome home. Then we will just try to see the results. Yes, so it's welcome home. So we know that strings can be kept under a single quote as well as double quotes. But I would say, or I would prefer always the double quotes. The reason is, like, let's take this example. Like, suppose if I'm trying to create a string, let's say string careful, which is equal to, and I want to put it in the single quote, and I'm writing I am a using the single quotes. Okay. So when I'm going to run this one, it's going to give me an error. Why I'm getting this error? Because I am using I am. So when in English, when you're using any short form, so we use the quotation, single quotation. So there in that situation, what will happen? It's going to end here, and it's going to create problem. So always try to use the double quotes. Now, the next thing is we can also use the new line character to print a new line. So let's say if I want to print str multiple, okay, but after this I want a blank line. So I can just use double quotes and I can say slash n, and then I want to print something like print climate is good and enter. So you can see there's a blank line. There's a new line created which is blank by using a slash line. Okay, so this way we can use this new line slash n. The next thing is we are going to talk about is the length function. So when we talk about len, so it's going to give us the total size of the string. Please remember the the blank space also contributes to the size of the length size of the string. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So blank space is also included in the length of the string. Now, the next thing is which we are going to look into is indexing and slicing. So indexing and slicing, as usual, it's being just like the other sequences like list and list and we can say sets, dictionaries, and other things. Okay, so we can set enter. So it's going to give us the first element of this particular string. Then if we want to print something, let's say tab. If we want to get the element from index 1 till end, so we can use this command and see the element from index 1 till the end is being printed. Now I'm going to add few more cells. Okay, so if I want to print the items or the characters till index 4, so I'm just going to put colon index 4. If I want to print something tab from index 2 till 6, so it's going to give me the elements from index 2 position 2 till index position 5. Please remember 6 is not going to be included here. Now the next thing is if we want to print the last letter, so we can use this string multiple, we can use this colon, or we can just use -1. So it's going to give us the last letter of the string. If we want to print everything, we can just use colon. So it's going to give us everything. Then if we want to grab everything with the step size 1, so we can use this string multiple, then okay, then colon colon, and it should be 1. So it's going to print everything with the step size 1. If we want to do something similar, let me copy this code and paste it. So what's going to happen? And if I'm going to put it as 2, so it's going to print everything, but there will be a step size of 2. We can see there's a skip of 2. Now, the next thing is if we want to reverse the string. So for reversing the string, we need to do colon, colon, and -1. So this is going to reverse the entire string. You can see the string is being reversed. Now, the next important thing which we'll look into is the mutable. The strings are not mutable. If we talk about changing the values of strings, it is not possible. So let's see. This is a string multiple, which we have welcome home. Now, if I want to change the first letter, string multiple, let's say the first letter here is W. Okay, so I just want to change this to a letter X. Okay, and if I try to do this, so then it's going to give me a error, type error, which says that string doesn't support the item assignments, which means that we cannot change or modify the value of the existing strings. It's immutable. Now, the next thing is we are going to talk about the concatenation. So we can do the concatenation by using the plus operator, string multiple plus add me, shift enter. So see, welcome home, add me is being added. But if we want to add, do the concatenation as well as assignment also. So in this case, we are going to use str multiple equal to str multiple plus add me permanently. Shift enter. So str multiple is going to give me welcome home, add me permanently. Okay. So this is how it can be, concatenation can be done. Now, the next thing is if we want to do the repetition, so we can just do this str multiple using the multiplication operator, and then number of times which we want to do the repetition. So let's say I am using 2. So it's going to give me welcome home, add me permanently, welcome home, add me permanently. Okay, it's repeating 2 times. Now, the other things, other built-in string methods are, the first one is the upper. It's going to convert everything into an uppercase. Then we have lower. It's going to convert everything into the lowercase. Then we can do a kind of a split of string by using a blank share. So let me show you str multiple dot split method. So this is going to split the strings by using a blank white spaces. So see, welcome home, add me permanently. Now, if we want to split on the basis of some a keyword, let's say /m, it's going to split it by using the m letter. The next thing which we'll look into is the string formatting. So when I say string formatting, it is basically a new way of formatting the strings defined. So let's say I want to say I am going to buy an, let's say %s, which is used for string. And then I can use percent, and then I can use ice cream. So it's going to print, I'm going to buy an ice cream. Similar way, we can use 2. We can use multiple formatting symbols. I'm going to buy %d. Percent is D is for number. %d ice cream because they are %s. Now I'm going to put it like this. Percent bracket. So for %d, I'm going to use 2. And for %s, I'm going to use word tasty. Okay. Now when I run this, I'm going to buy 2 ice cream because they are tasty. This was all about strings.